look at my hat. Don't get distracted by that. We're in Thailand and we got up to loads of little things here, so this is going to be a video of loads of different parts. We start off in the north where we tickle our culture bones in Chiang Rai. This is what is known as the Black House. It's touted as a museum, but it's basically a giant art installation. It's very odd and makes me feel slightly unsettled.
I don't think this cat's very well. Art or broken? Motorbike in the middle of the museum. Umbrella. Art or broken? Fuse box. Art or broken?
Well, I'm not really sure what to make of this. All the spaces seem very ritualistic, slightly odd, pointless. Look where we are. Where are we?
White Temple.
So, what do we know about the White Temple?
It was a pre-existing temple that was extremely run down. So a local Thai artist, whose name I definitely cannot pronounce, so Ian can put it on the screen, he completely rebuilt it from scratch, so it was entirely different. The white symbolises the purity of the Buddha, and the mirrored glass that's submerged in the plaster is to do with the Dhamma, which is the Buddhist teachings, and to acknowledge the wisdom of Buddha.
We've stepped through the circle of human suffering and now we're walking past the representation of human desire, and then we're going into the purity of the human mind. And the idea is, oh, sorry. Oh, we can't stop.
Everything was gold. The doors were gold, the walls were gold. I even think I saw a golden shower. So we've just been for a Thai massage by people who are currently inmates in the prison. I like the bit when she got on her hands and knees on me. Just like we got her knees on my bum.
The bit where she punched me in the ass. Did that happen to you?
I got called Miss a lot. And look how flexible I am. Oh, it's still going, it's still going. Feet are in the same place, feet are in the same place. Whoa, 180! Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
We then move on to Chiang Mai, which is big into its food, and I explain what we're doing very articulately. Morning, cookery course.
What are you eating for a cooking course?
I'm hungry. MB, our teacher for the day, is taking us to a market to show us some food that we're going to be using. Here are the highlights. Now on to the cooking. I feel like the size of this apron is not befitting to my culinary stature.
Hello! Hello! Hello!
MB made Matt learn how to use basic electrical appliances.
Perfect, yes, you do very well. Which finger you fancy? Use that one please. Place down and cook. Yay! You done it! Yay! We use the papaya like this for food tenderized.
This fruit is called a Bambi Rambi. Mango. Cashew fruit.
It's really juicy, and it's almost like raw mango.
What are you doing to me? What are you?
He feel nothing.
I feel
dead
nothing.
inside.
Come on, it's not on. What's it smell of?
You eat your man. All the girls leave you.
Want to know how to make pad thai from an authentic Thai cooking expert? Well, you're gonna learn.
1 spoon please of the oil. Thing we are going to put in is tofu and the shallot. Can you smell my shallot? Can you?
I can smell your
You
shallot.
can. You don't want to scramble them up. Let it burn. Let it burn. This noodle been soaked in water about half an hour and sauce on top of noodle.
The sauce contains palm sugar, fish sauce, mushroom sauce, dark soy sauce, and tamarind water.
Now cook the noodle up. Vegetable go next. make three become one.
Which Spice Girl are you?
Sorry?
Which Spice Girl are you?
Spice Girl.
Yeah, because you were singing the Spice Girls.
Gary Spice Girl. You know what? I'm gonna let my eggs stay on top. Yes. And then we can re-seasoning them with sugar, chili, and peanuts along the way.
What was that?
Peanuts, yes. Break
Smash the peanuts.
Then it's our turn to make pad thai.
Zoe, can you smell your shallot?
My shalots don't smell.
Matt's go for the flip. Hey, bad shallot.
My egg is near perfect.
I think you might have been smelling Matt's burning. Matt's leftover burning. This is perfect.
Oh my God.
My egg's a little bit burnt, but I've used a chef tip and put the burnt side face down so no one can see it. Chef's tip. Oh, let's go put penis on it.
Yes, now peanuts, yes.
Then we've got some crushed peanuts, some chili.
That's a lot of chili, Matt.
Then we've got some sugar. Ding ding.
Ding ding.
Service.
We did a whole bunch more cooking too.
Yes, chef. Tom yum.
Like the virgin.
I've lost track of what's going on now. We've cut up some things.
Dip your balls in the sauce.
Okay, children, we all know the coconut song, so let's all sing along with Emmy.
Come to the coconut tree.
Oh, we're right by it. Okay, right.
Okay. Right.
Okay, yes. C-O-C-O-N-U-T. C-O-C-O-N-U-T. Coconut, coconut.
We had so much fun with Emmy. She was a really excellent teacher. For that pad thai recipe, stick a blank VHS in your VCR recorder and get ready for the info blast at the end of the show. Hashtag the 90s.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ian and Matthew do Science! You should not do this at home unless you are a responsible adult or qualified teacher. Ready? I did nothing.
I can't hear anything.
Science!
Today we're doing something that's potentially controversial. We're meeting some elephants. They are so huge, and when you stand next to them, they're really intimidating. When they take the food out of your hand, you can just feel the power of their trunk. Everyday elephants eat about 10% of their body weight, so that's between 100 and 200 kilos. They're kind of very happy to put up with you touching them until there's food, and then they're like, right, now on to the serious stuff I need to eat. All the elephants that are kept here are rescue elephants, so they were used for logging. They would ideally like to release them back into the wild, but there's habitat that is being destroyed by human activity, and also farmers oppose them because they destroy land and potentially kill people in villages. It's a tricky problem to try and coexist, and at this sanctuary they're trying to find a balance.
The elephants seem fairly happy. The elephants are in the shade. They've been fed lots. If they weren't doing this, what would they be doing? Probably working illegally.
Okay, getting on the horse.
Elephant. Definitely not a horse.
That is easier.
Okay, so we've got an elephant. It seems to be a little bit...
Rather a steep hill.
There he is. So our one's eating something right now as we're walking along, and that seems to make her a lot happier. Oh, now we're going downhill quite aggressively. Oh yeah, oh. I feel like for most of the experience today, we've been doing stuff in harmony with the elephants, like they were happy with us feeding them. But that felt a little bit like they were tolerating us being on the back rather than necessarily they enjoyed it like a horse.
I feel like they put up with it because they knew they were going to a lake, or that they might be spurred on by some kind of tool.
Yeah, probably a bit of both. Now we're going to wash them, so hopefully we can earn back some karma.
Get some friend points back.
big and rather terrifying.
It feels like being in Jurassic Park.
We then moved on to Bangkok. This is the flower market. From what we can tell, almost all the flowers that are sold here are bought by locals and then given as alms as part of a Hindu religious practice. I am so sweaty.
There's sweat dripping down my back.
We're currently in the office of dress code because none of us are dressed appropriately. So we're getting like clothes to make ourselves like look more presentable. Do you feel respectful now? This is my respectful clothing. Because Zoe is a disrespectful woman, she has to wear a lime green cloak.
Draw attention
to how disrespectful you are.
Don't look at me.
There we are. Now you're respectful. We're finally inside the Grand Palace and we're walking around. There are a horrific number of other people looking around at the same time and it's really hot. So I'm not really taking loads of it in, but it's very pretty. That's all I can tell you right now. Behind me is the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, which contains an image of the Buddha made out of jasper, but it's green, so emerald, why not? It was actually discovered about 500 years ago, right in the north of Thailand. They tried to transport it down to the next major city, but the elephants that transported it went a different way and ended up in Laos. A few hundred years later, there was a marriage between the ruling people in Laos and Thailand, and then the Emerald Buddha was given as a gift and ended up now in the capital of Thailand, Bangkok, and then they built a massive temple to it. Queen stayed here, 1996.
More recently, Bill Clinton stayed here.
1997. This fancy building here was built entirely for the king to disrobe him. We also had a look at some of the more adult entertainment that Bangkok had to offer, but I'm going to put that in its own video. After Bangkok, Zoe left us to go to Bali. Whatever, Matt and I finished up our time in Thailand by going scuba diving. Jealous? It's 6 in the morning and we're all... Why are we singing together?
Hey, Phoebe. It's really early.
We did our diving course with Jill at Mojo Divers. They filmed a whole bunch of it for us, so...
You'll see what happens through a nice proper video.
Oi. With music replaced to conform to YouTube copyright regulations. The scuba diving really was an amazing experience. My favourite bit was seeing the medium-sized barracuda. Thanks very much to Zach for letting me use his footage in that edit as well. To find out what Matt thought about the whole experience, check out his blog. There's a link in the description down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you get an alert when our next video comes out where we're exploring the more adult side of Bangkok.
Ciao for now.